Okay, so I'm watching the videos of this girl that her name is Astrozier1. I think that's pronounced the way it's pronounced. But check this out. She's one of those people that you go, oh, I wish the First Amendment wasn't implemented sometimes, because some people get to say the most ignorant crap they want to on the internet. Just whatever I think about light skinned people and dark skinned people and blah 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 and whatever. Like, what? So she's on here and she's like, well, light skinned people are wealthy and light skinned people are prettier and they're reserved and whatever. And I'm like, and dark skinned people go to jail more often and they don't like education. And I'm just like, what? I I just went natural recently. Like, I had gotten relaxed since I think it was like 4 or 5. So I had relaxers my entire life. So it's like going natural on here, trying to find, a community on YouTube of different, methods in order to moisturize it, make it better. And I ran across Homegirl and whoo, child. So she's like, if I tell you to get a perm every 6 months, then you need to do that because I don't know how to grow my hair. But doesn't look like that method is working for her. I hate I hate doing this because I run my mouth a lot. Like, I have a lot to say. I'm very opinionated, so it's like um I'm gonna I'm gonna respond to things I feel very strongly about. She's like, I'm not passionate about dark skin, light skin at all, but I'm just gonna do this because people ask for it. I am very passionate about it. I've watched a lot of different talk shows and researched the seen lots of different surveys and focus groups on the difference of treatment between people my color and I don't know, Tyra Banks's color and then Gabrielle Union's color, because I am super light skinned. Like, palm of my hand and the back of my hand are the same color. Like, I've had people, when I had relaxers, mistake me for Puerto Rican girls, white girls, and I'm like, my mother is black, just African American black. Nothing exotic going on. Maybe a little Native American, but nothing super exotic. Like, she's not Filipino or anything. And my father's white, Caucasian male, redneck, and I love him. Just Caucasian guy. And that just brought me to be this tone. My sister's darker than me. She's more of a yeah, she's a darker, like probably like a chestnut brown. She's really pretty too. But like, she gets to rambling on, this girl gets to rambling on about all this ignorant crap, and it upset me for a second. I was scrambling to find my webcam on this laptop. Like, how do I start this? Because I don't have any. This is my first vlog on YouTube, but I lost it. I was like, I'm scrambling, listening to her jabber on about her ignorant ideas about how light skin, like, it just ooh. And it's like, look, dark skinned people have stigmas, so do light skinned people, but we created them ourselves. Light skin versus dark skin. For Astrozier, whatever your name is, this is for you. Ready? The reason that there's a light skin versus a dark skin thing is because ignorant people have ignorant ideas like yourself and get somewhere and they get amongst their friends and they get amongst their peers and start talking about ignorant shit. Excuse my French. And then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, did you know light skinned people was this? And then it becomes, oh, all light skinned people are stuck up. Not because we are, but because dark skinned people don't like us, because now all the dark skinned people think that we're stuck up. And then the light skinned people are like, oh, dark skinned people are dirty and dark skinned chicks aren't as pretty or whatever. And then, like, it's like this whole fight against each other Because some ignorant person got on YouTube and was like, oh, I'm just gonna talk about bullish, whatever I think, you know, blah 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 blah. Then she starts griping about some girl wants a true African to teach her how to care for her African hair. And she starts going on about I know what I'm talking about natural hair, da 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 da. I can't be mad. You can't be mad at somebody because they find you ill-equipped to help them. How can I, as light as I am, ask a dark-skinned person to help me cope with being light-skinned? Really? You over with. Over with. And how am I gonna be mad if someone's like, oh, I don't feel this is your kind of cup of tea because you're light skinned and I'm dark skinned. You would understand what I go through as a dark skinned person. You may be able to understand each other's pain, but no dark skinned person is gonna go, I totally understand what you're going through because you're light skinned. No, that's unrealistic. And for you to get mad at her for it, and being all mad or whatever, and da 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 da, like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. Really? I just, I don't know why she drew me in and made me this upset. Because I'm really not combative or argumentative or mean, but I just can't deal with ignorance like this and not uh, put my opinion forth. Because light skinned people ain't rich. I'm light skinned, and I have 2 kids. I'm 20 years old. That is not equal wealth. Um, I know some ugly light skinned people. Like, that's rude. I'm sorry, but like, I know some ugly light skinned people. I know some ugly dark skinned people. I know some gorgeous dark skinned people, and I know some gorgeous light skinned people. So that negates that. So ignorant. Like, I have let off the little bit of steam I was gonna let off about that ignorance because it ain't bliss because it makes you look ignorant. And I'm gonna look up another word for this that's not as doesn't have such a bad connotation that might go over your head a little bit because the word ignorant invokes anger in other people. It's what it is. What you're saying is ignorance, like pure ignorance. It's hilarious actually, but the whole light skin dark skin thing got to me a little bit. But so I'm gonna find another word so that way that when I speak of people of your mental caliber, then I will not make you angry or make anyone else angry. So yeah, that's that. Oh, I can't believe this girl.